with my coffee. See, I feel like that was just hunger. She was getting hangry. She needed a Snickers. She really just needed a Snickers. She would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? That was the best Oscar performance I've ever seen.
Pascal, you are now rocking.
Cobb has a meltdown after her McMuffin takes too long. Tommy boy, speak on it.
Yeah, there was
You're
a
welcome.
police officer that's going viral this morning. I just saw it. It appears that she's from Richmond Hill, Georgia.
I mean, of course, don't say anything that she's saying because I'm gonna be playing the video. But go ahead and.
Well, you know, she went to go get some McDonald's and took a little long, and well, she did not take the weight well. Let's put it that way.
We just caught her straight tripping. Gotcha. In layman's terms, we caught her straight tripping. All right.
Yes.
Hold up. I'm pulling this up. I haven't seen the video, but I'm assuming it's really funny. I hope.
It is funny.
Okay, good. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Come to the McDonald's at Love's on the Ford Avenue exit, and I waited in line to get my food. I had already done my mobile order so that, you know, people don't pay for my stuff because I just always like to pay for it myself. But I'm on my way home from work. When I pull up to the window, they hand me my receipt, so I go to the second window to get my food, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And so the girl comes to the window and asks me what my order was. I repeat my order and my coffee order, and they ask me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee. And I mean, I hadn't eaten since probably I've been up for a very long time, but I haven't eaten in a while, so I was kind of hungry. And I'm still waiting, and I'm still waiting. And they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee, and just the coffee. And she hands it to me, and I have my window down. And that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food because right now I'm too nervous to take it.
Really?
It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
What I've done for anyone.
I'm sorry. What?
Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's going on with people nowadays. But please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take.
Oh my God.
I've been in this for 15 years and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart. And if you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
What? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I can understand her being very, very nervous. I get that part because, of course, this is probably yesterday that she taped this, or the day before. Heard about the whole thing about these Shake Shack guys getting sick. So I can understand her being paranoid, but that's a little bit too much. I mean, even the way she said it, it sounded like this was like a scene from Law and Order SVU. Like it just seemed like, and then he came over and then he gave me a coffee and it's like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be such a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but because I can't relate. I most definitely can't relate. I'm not a cop, nor am I. I'm sorry. I'm not a cop, nor would I get poisoned by McDonald's, nor would I ever think I was intentionally, premeditatedly getting poisoned in my Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. I just don't, me personally, I don't think that. I'm just, more of anything, I'm just sitting there going, I'd be more angry that I didn't get my damn meal. Homegirl came up to me with my coffee. See, I feel like that was just hunger. She was getting hangry. She needed a Snickers. She really just needed a Snickers. She would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? That was the best Oscar performance I've ever seen. That's an audition tape for Law and Order. Literally, that's an audition tape for Law and Order, man. Real talk. That was crazy. Wow.
I can tell you one thing, that this defund the police should be refund, in different areas, and they definitely need to get her some counseling. She is going through some anxiety, some trauma from everything that's going on there. From that side of the view, if they think that they're going to be killed or attacked whenever they go out, and then if they go out and get food and they think they're going to be poisoned, I mean, I would quit my job if that's what I woke up to every morning thinking it was going to happen. But if you do realize you're still going to a fast food joint, so your like likelihood of something happening to your food isn't probably that much different than mine. The kids that work in there, if they're going to mess with your food, they're going to mess with your food.
Everybody's food.
And not all fast food workers are bad. Just a few of them.
Yeah, there's only a few bad apples. There's only a few bad apples in the fast food industry. There's only a few bad apples.
Yeah.
There's only a few.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the way she feels with McDonald's employees, the fear that she feels and the paranoia, maybe that's a little similar to the way people that live in cities feel when they see cops. Maybe now she's finally starting to understand what it's like to think people are out to get you all the time.
Yeah, the way, even at the end when she starts saying, tell everybody, tell the cops that you really appreciate them. I feel like she was going to be like, tell my mom I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was about to sip into this coffee because she's so desperate for some sort of caffeine, some sort of satiation to satiate that hunger that she's got. That Oscar performance is dedicated to all the men and women that dedicated their lives to the... I don't know.
What's her name?
What the hell? That's a good question. Hold on. Let me see.
It's not Karen, is it?
Well,
No.
that's what they're calling her now, is Officer Karen.
Officer Karen McMuffin. She's going by Officer Karen McMuffin nowadays. Let me see. Maybe her name is in here. It just says a police officer.
Okay.
Like that anxiety was incredible, man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, I can't, like I said, a part of me laughs because it's hilarious. I'm going to keep it straight funky. It's hilarious, yo. That's hilarious. But then at the same time, if I were in her shoes, I still wouldn't even be that crazy. I wouldn't feel like that, though. Real talk. I wouldn't be that paranoid. But if I were in her shoes and I heard about the whole Shake Shack incident, that these cops had to go to the ER because they were that sick to their stomach, that poisoned, I would be paranoid. But then I would be like, no, they may have just messed up your order. They may have given you a sausage biscuit instead of an egg McMuffin. They have to, cook it. And damn, man, sometimes it's best when you have to wait because you get that ish fresh as hell, like hot off the grill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, that's a win-win in my personal opinion. All right, fine. If I got to wait for 5 more minutes, bet. That's fine. It's just 5 more minutes. What are you going to do? You're going to be sitting in your particular spot just, gunning people down with your speedometer. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on.
I mean, she's supposed to go out every day and face potential criminals where she might be shot at or had to face a violent situation, right? So and she's having this type of anxiety there at a McDonald's drive-thru. Whereas what if the workers were like, hey, let's get this police officer a nice warm McMuffin. Don't give her the other one that's been sitting underneath the heating lamp. I'm going to make her a fresh one real quick. I mean, what if the intention inside was completely opposite? And it was to get her a nice, fresh, hot food.
Yep.
I mean, that's, but I mean, if you can't deal with that situation, she literally should not be out in the squad car right now. She needs to go and talk to a counselor.
Yeah, absolutely. See, and that's the other thing. It's like, okay, if you're mentally going to break down like this, like I'm just piggybacking off of what Jack just said. If you were going to have a mental breakdown over an Egg McMuffin, what if you're in the ish? What if the ish hits the fan? Are you going to be mentally prepared for that? You're tripping about an Egg McMuffin. Real talk. And that's why I say, like, you know, these psych evals, these like a routine mental psych eval or some type of routine checkup, I feel needs to happen more often. It should be part of their entire regimen. Doesn't matter. Because stuff like that shouldn't be happening.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.